Hello, everyone. It's Susie. Welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome in. Today's video, as you can see, there's no jewelry at all. In fact, today's video is all about different hard goods that I have to show and sell. So let's begin with this one. This here, as you can see, is for Camembert, which is a French cheese. It's similar to brie. Maybe it's a type of brie because I do see Le Brie, double cream, blah, 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 going all around. And this is what's inside. Now, I really don't know how old this is because after looking at this, I do not see a date. But it basically gives you instructions on how to bake the cheese within this vessel. And this is some type of topping that you can place on it. And here you can see the photo. So you can place brie in here to bake in the oven. And like I said, there is a recipe here for you to do so. This here is a product from Canada, Village Gourmet. So we have this, and let me show you the underside of it. Designed dishwasher, microwave, and oven safe. And there's some writing here that's in French. So we have this. Let me take the tape measure. So it's about a 5.5 inch circumference all around. We have this. And you know what? I guess I can use the numbering system. Let me go get the cards, and this will be number 1. Okay, got the cards. Number 1. The next item is this, I would say this is a double trinket box. As you can see, it says hand painted. That's just a sticker that's on there. Really bright, vivid colors. It has this really nice bow on the yellow box, a white bow on the blue box. You know what? Let me just take that off and show you the bottom half. Here you can see it's in nice condition. There's the inside. The bottom has a copyright of an RCPC with the date. Now, what does that translate into? I'm pretty bad with my Roman numerals. I do forget what they mean. This is made in Taiwan. You know what? Let me look this up and find out the year of this. So, that actually translates into 1992. So this is a vintage piece. Like I said, this is the bottom half. Let's take a look at the top half. Now, when I looked at it closely, I did see this. See that line? And then looking at it right there, that looks to be glued. So it must have broke at one point, but it's really tight and secure. So you do see that very fine line going across. And that glue, whatever they used, is really holding it extra well. This is what it looks like underneath the top lid. Looking at it, I do not see any chips or cracks besides this here. So we have this really sweet boxes of presents, trinket box, and this will be number 2. Before I continue on to the next item, I did not give you the measurements going across. It's about 6 inches wide, and I would say about 4.5 inches high. And it's an irregular shape, so the width is, I guess, I would say 4.5 inches going across, close to 5. So, again, we have number 2. Next item is a new in box Ray Dunn set of 4 shooters, and they are for the holiday season because they are labeled Jolly, Holly, Bright, and Merry. So they are pretty tall shooters. Set of 4. And these were from 2021. Dishwasher safe, and don't microwave your drinks. So we have this, and this will be number 3. Next up, I have this very heavy lead crystal trinket box. This one here measures about 3.5 inches across. Yeah. You notice there's some notches right here. Kind of like a shell. There's a sticker. It says full lead crystal, Rogaska, handmade in Yugoslavia. Here you can see the lid. It is in great condition. Here is the... This is nice. It has a diamond pattern going all around. And there's even... There, you can see it's etched Rogaska right there. So we have this here, really pretty lead crystal trinket, and this will be number 4. The next item I have is this beautiful Fenton hand-painted bowl. Let's measure the opening. It has a 5-inch mouth, I guess. It is in this beautiful frosted pink design with hand-painted flowers all around. There's the sticker, Fenton, hand-painted in the USA. The inside has that iridescent, similar to carnival glass. The rim is nice and thick. This here bowl was from the amazing Mrs. Maisel set. This is one of the items that I still have when I had gone to the prop clearance sale when they finished, when they wrapped that show. Their property department had a massive sale, and I guess back in last year in December was when I had attended, and I do have a video about that, if you never watched it, of my visit there. And this is one of the things I found, and I also found many other things which have already sold. And if you are familiar with the show, all the items that I bought were labeled, and here you can see the marvelous Mrs. Maisel sticker. And this particular bowl was in season 1. I guess the scene was in the strip club. Here it is hand signed, what does that say? Hand painted by, and here is the artist, A. Russell. Here you can see the bowl again on the bottom portion. Looking at it, I do see some like little spots right there in this petal of paint loss. I see some down here as well. It's funny, there's 3 dots on each. The rest, let's see, looks okay. But like I said, this came from the show. And this item will be number 5. The next item is this pear. what would you call these? Pedestal bowls. As you can see, they are branded and they are by, I'm gonna butcher this name, Pfaltzgraff, USA. They're in this really pretty muted seafoam color. The bottoms have this berry motif, and the interior has a beautiful bird along with some blossoms, and the bird is holding the berries in its mouth. They are in great condition. They each are about 5 inches high. I think this is a nice winter display, perhaps in your foyer, on your dining table to hold candy perhaps. And yeah, maybe they are candy dishes. So we have this pair, and this will be for the set number 6. Next up, I have this pair of teacups. The bottom does read Japanese porcelainware, PCT, and decorated in Hong Kong. These are hand painted. As you can see, the colors are nice and vivid. That's the inside. They're about 2 inches high. The mouth measures 3 inches across. We have, I see a woman and a man. And this flower motif on the other side. So this pair of teacups will be number 7. The next item, it's a vase. I love the iridescent color to it. It's 6 inches high. It has this design. Here you can see it close up. The interior is white. The rim is nice and thick. The bottom has a mark of number 2. And I like it. I think it's similar to lusterware. So this here vase will be number 8. Next up, I have a Pyrex bowl. It has this design to it. Clear. It's a 3-cup bowl. This one here measures about 5.5 inches across. Here you can see what it says on the inside. I'll bring the magnifier in so you can see it close up. Pyrex, 3-cup, 750 milliliter. USA, no range top, no broiler. Number 24, and the number is 7401-8, I think. Great condition. Here's the bottom. We have this. I mean, it's a nice size mixing bowl, or when I first saw it, I thought it was a cereal bowl. So we have this here, 3-cup Pyrex, number 9. This next bowl is so pretty. Excuse the ring lights that are reflecting on the inside of it, but if you can see, look how nice this design is on the inside. And this is some type of wood. It is mango wood. Okay, there was a sticker here. I guess it's that you can clean off, scrub off. Mango wood is a natural material. Should be treated with care. You wipe with soft, dry cloth. This is made in India, and there was a sticker on it. And as you can see, it's Tommy Bahama. So that, of course, can be scrubbed off as well. But this is really a nice wood. I love the grain color. And let me measure to to see how large it is going across. It's about almost 6 inches. So it's a nice little bowl to display, or I don't know, what would you put in this one? We have this bowl, and this will be number 10. This next bowl, oh, it is so adorable. It reminds me of like a big salad bowl for a Barbie doll. This is glass. This is actually unmarked. I'm surprised. This is such, it looks vintage to me, like an old milk glass bowl. This one here, let's see, grab the tape measure. This one is about, oh man. Okay, if I just measure the opening without the rim, it's a little over 4 inches. I like it. It's just a sweet little bowl. And this will be number 11. Next up, I have this glass box. Kind of like a stained glass design. You do have 2 panels of glass on either side. You have these purple cabochons on either corner. You have dried flowers embedded under the glass on top and bottom. This is from the Discovery Channel store. This middle portion holds a photo, 3.5 by 3.5. Let's look at the sides. You can see that there is a really nice etched flower design or leaf design on every side. This is heavy. It is glass. There's the bottom, and there's the opening. So when I lift this up, there is a chain that holds the lid upright. And there you can see is where you can slip the photo in. So we have this glass case from the Discovery Channel store. This will be number 12. Let me measure this one for you. It is a square. I'm going to say 6 1/4. Yeah, 6 1/4. So we have this one. Next up, I have this beautiful bud vase. It's 6 1/4 inches high in this gorgeous green color. It has this ribbed design, and then it comes down to this diamond pattern on the bottom. It almost reminds you of a genie bottle. Looking at the bottom, I don't see a maker's mark. I only see a number, and that looks like the number 8. This is in great condition. There you can see, maybe there was a stopper here. I don't know. Well, nonetheless, it can be used as a bud vase, and that's what I was thinking it was. And this will be number 13. Next up, I have this Anchor Hocking creamer. Beautiful white swirl design with the gold tone rim. Let's see. Okay, there you can see. Can you see that without the magnifier? It does say Anchor Hocking. Heat resistant. This is number 2, made in the USA. I don't have the, well, what else would go with the creamer? Maybe the sugar bowl? Well, I have this one, and this will be number 14. Next up, I have another bud vase. This one is clear in a swirl pattern, and this one is signed. On the bottom, you will see Hosier glass, the number 4, and the style number 4064. This company was founded in 1956 by H. Dale Rodewald, and it's still in business today. Still family run and family owned. They have this 25,000 square foot facility, and it's located in Indianapolis. So if you ever come across a glass piece that says Hosier glass, you can easily Google that number, and there are many databases and different varieties of that style number. In fact, this one comes in different colors, and there's even one that has a metallic bottom. But this one here is the simple, beautiful, clear swirl pattern. I would say 6 inches tall bud vase. And this one will be, what number am I up to? I think I'm up to 15. This will be number 15. Next up, I have a picture frame. This one here, as you can see, holds a 3.5 by 5 inch photo. It is like a type of resin, I guess, but it's so sweet. It is a window with a ledge holding a watering can and a pot of roses with all this flowers and vines on either side. You can see it's a little dimensional. The wooden frame, it's so sweet. This one here, it says garden frame. It can either stand, or there is this here for you to hang it up on the wall. So we have this, never been used. This here frame, picture frame, will be number 16. The next item I want to talk about a little bit, it's a quote from Irma Bombeck. If you're not familiar with her, she was a very well-known American humorist. She was born in 1927 in Dayton, Ohio. And she was very famous for her satirical newspaper columns, which were mainly about the ordinary life of a Midwestern suburban wife. She had best-selling books. She wrote for magazines such as Good Housekeeping, Red Book, McCall's. If they are still around, I mean, does anyone buy magazines anymore? She also produced a very short-lived TV series from 1981 to 1982, and that was called Maggie. She had health issues. In fact, she was diagnosed with a type of kidney disease at the age of 20. But she didn't disclose that until later on in life. In 1992, she had breast cancer, and she had a mastectomy. Then after that, she actually went public about her kidney condition that she was suffering from, and she underwent dialysis, and she was placed on a waiting list for a transplant, eager to get a transplant. Years later, a matching donor was found, but sadly, she died from complications after that surgery. And that was in April of 1996. She was in San Francisco, California, and she was only 69 years old. So I found this beautiful wooden plaque. It has a very nice ceramic inset there of a leaf. And it says, "When I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would have not a single bit of talent left and could say, I used everything you gave me." That's a beautiful quote from a wonderful woman. This is the back of it. You can place this on a table or hang it up using these hooks. This is by Rare Woods, and this here is from 2000. So this is vintage. It's 23 years old. But then again, like I said, she passed away in 1996. This says Burns of Boston, and this is made in Thailand. So I have this beautiful very nice plaque, or should I say picture frame, with a quote from Irma Bombeck. And this here measures in at about 10.5 inches high and approximately 7 inches wide. So this here will be number 17. Next up, I have these two. I don't know, they have 4 holes on the top of each one of them, so I guess maybe for salt, but I would use them as just a display. They are silver, but they do need a really good polish. They're heavy. This one has a silver bow. This is silver. Is it? But this has a gold top, a gold bow. They're about an inch and a half around and almost 2 inches high. They have a little stopper on the bottom, but I thought they looked cute as a display. And like I said, they're heavy. So we have these, and I guess you can use the polish cloth, or maybe a silver paste cleaner, some type of cleaner that can really get all that wear off. So this set will be number 18. Next up, I have this little picture. Let's see. It measures in at almost, no, I'm gonna say 8 3/4 inches wide. Almost 6 3/4 inches high. This here is by a known Canadian folk artist, Lucy Ogletree. Here, it's on this wooden plaque. You see 3 cats. Looking at, there's a church in the center with the steeple, and they're shooting stars. It's just a very quaint. Let me bring you up. A quaint picture. Here on the back, it's made in Canada. As you can see, I guess someone tied a little string to it to hang it. So I thought it was a sweet, sweet picture by Lucy Ogletree. And this will be number 19. The last item I wanted to bring is going to be number 20. And this here is a little trinket box of a little hat and an animal print with little teardrop shaped beads on the front, an actual feather in the hat. Open it up. Here you can see it is from Paris. There's a little mark inside, and that's purposeful. This here is a Limoges from France, hand painted. Beautiful little, I guess, hat box. Hat trinket box in wonderful condition. So any Parisian lovers out there, or anyone who likes Paris, you have this beautiful Limoges trinket case. Number 20. So that's a wrap on this little hard goods show and sell. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel grow. Comment below. Tell me if you had any favorites, or if there's anything that you liked. And if there's anything you would like to purchase, all you need to do is email me. My email address is dragonflybeez@gmail.com. Just indicate the date of the video and the number of the item, and then we'll take it from there. Shipping will be calculated shipping, so whatever it costs me to ship to you, dependent on weight and where you're located is basically what will be charged. So you pay what I pay. Invoicing is done through PayPal. You don't need a PayPal account to do so. I just send you that invoice and you can pay. If you don't have a PayPal account, you could pay by credit card, or there's other options I believe you can choose from. Don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free to subscribe. There should be a subscribe button down here. Instructions to purchase are at the end of the video, and I also include them below, always in the description box. So thanks everyone for spending this time with me, and I will see you real soon. Bye now.